Hotel Echo Lima Oscar. Good evening, live and direct from London, England, from your host, your guy himself, the one and only and truly, DLG Repping, otherwise short for Delhi London Guna Space Romeo Echo Papa Indigo November. Yet again, welcome to another Shambolic transfer deadline day window from Arsenal Football Club. And yes, as you can tell by the look on my face, I am not exactly happy. We had injuries in the Villa game, for example. Martin Odegaard goes off with an injury. Ramsdale looks like he's a doubt, along with Odegaard for the Manchester United game. And yesterday, we were crying out for 2 to 3 signings. You know, when I look at that, let me rephrase that again. When I look at the football club, when I look at that stadium, how beautiful it is, inside as well as outside, I feel that it's broken with incompetence. Edu, Gaspar, Richard Garlick, Vinay Venkatesham, and the rest of the boardroom. This is one of my reasons why I won't wear an Arsenal shirt until the board and the Cronkies are extinct. Now, Edu Gaspar, you have let us down. You put all that effort into signing Douglas Luiz, but not just you, your other incompetence as well, your fellow incompetence. Huh? We've waited all that time, and now we're going to go in to certain games before the World Cup starts with no depth in the midfield area. And that is the area that was the most important to us. And you knew how vital it was. So you go and put all your hearts and effort into, well, you throw all your eggs into one basket because you ain't got hearts. You throw your eggs into all one basket and decide to sign Douglas Luiz, who's Aston Villa's second choice midfielder. Right? Let's minus the goal he got from a corner. Some will say controversial. Some will say maybe down to Aaron Ramsdale. But let's minus that. We've just picked up injuries of recently, as well as Thomas Partey, Mohamed El Neni. And what do you go and do? Absolutely diddly squats. Edu, you've had more than enough time and chances. I think it's now, I don't think it's now time. It is time for you to hand in your resignation. Get out. Enough is enough. You can take Garlic with you, and you can take Vinay Venkatesham with you. Absolute incompetent clowns. A lot of you. You've let us down yet again. And why? Because you just don't care like I do. You don't care like any other Arsenal fan in the world. We're the ones who care, and we're the ones who are going to suffer when it all goes downhill. Yes, we will suffer. I mean, I'll give this team immense credit and the squad of players, but we just don't have that deeper depth. Now, you let Maitland-Niles go, and knowing that you were never ever going to go in for Tielemans. Why allow Maitland-Niles to go out on loan to Southampton? It don't make no sense. You've sold players of a subtotal of over 21 million. Matteo Guendouzi, like him or loathe him, he's worth a lot more than 21 million right now. Huh? I just don't get your thinking at all. I really don't. Mikel Arteta will come in for some criticism because maybe behind the scenes he didn't do enough. All right, in that documentary, he shows how passionate he is about the job and how much he wants to care and the hours he puts into his management skills, his management duties, should I say. But yet, you have failed him in a transfer window. It's not all on Arteta. It's you guys above him. You have failed him in the transfer window. And you have failed the fans yet again. Why? Because you're incompetent. Just get the hell out of our club. Get out. Enough is enough. Seriously, enough is enough. You have failed us yet again, time and time and time again. You've left us disappointed. This is another way to sweeten the Arsenal fans up, and then you bring us back down to earth, and you wonder why millions of Arsenal fans are peed off all over the world. Because Man United to come this Sunday, yeah. We've got Man City to come in October, I believe. I believe we've got Liverpool in that month. Oh, and our good old pals, not Tottenham. Yeah. Really excited. Hey, Josh Kroenke, you prats. You and your father. You think we're excited? We should be excited. I'm excited that we've got no cover for Thomas Partey. And the levels have dropped. So that made me excited, yeah? That's meant to make me excited. But Bukayo Saka, he looks like a guy who needs a rest because of fatigue. And who's to come in? Marquinhos. That's not enough to excite me. Pedro Neto was available for 50 million. It's not like Arsenal have financial issues. I mean, I cannot make any sense of your decisions. Before you know it, not too long, we're going to have youngsters popping up on our bench. Yeah. And that's not going to make us excited. You have put us right in a deep hole. And I'll tell you something, come January, you owe us 3 players. And I'm screaming at the top of my voice saying that. You owe us 3 players. I want no excuses. How difficult it is in January to... No. I don't want to hear no excuses. You owe us 3 players. Before I carry on this rant, which is deserved, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, please. And remember, this is the road to 1,000k subs. So please get subscribing. Share this channel amongst your friends and your relatives. Any direct comments, anything that you want to add to this, yeah, leave it in the chat. And smash the thumbs up like button for me. This is a very unhappy DLG repping. Very unhappy. We have not strengthened the squad any further. We needed a subtotal of maybe 9 players. We've got zilch in the transfer deadline day. And Douglas Luiz, he was never the first choice. Edu, you come across as someone who's prejudiced. You come across as someone with a discrimination in your DNA. Because all you want to do is sign either Brazilian players of South American talent, or you want to sign talent that speaks Portuguese. We need a technical director who's westernized. And Edu, you don't come across as someone who's westernized. And in that video, I saw you with 2 Arsenal fans. And all you done was smile and lie to their faces. So we've got every right to be peed off with you. Richard Garlick and the other clown, Vinay Venkatesham. Oh, Lord. Punch and Judy, Dumb and Dumber. I don't know which one is which. Honestly, don't know which one is which. but it's wholly unacceptable for us not to make the effort to sign our targets. Tielemans should have been done so many weeks ago. In fact, at the beginning of the transfer window. But no, what do? You left it to the day that he gets selected to play for Leicester, and that would have given us little time to make the purchase. Why couldn't we have done it 3-4 weeks ago, even further than 5 weeks ago? Why do we have to? Oh, I don't know. Yo, YN0T.Spursy Mikel. Arteta, love Arsenal, hate Kroenke. Oh, with a passion. Nice one, fella. This is how I feel. I'm disgusted. It won't surprise me if we go into that fixture on Sunday at Old Toilet and get beat. Because that's what normally happens. And United, they turn up when you expect it. Versus Liverpool, because Liverpool decided not to defend properly and turn up for the first 10 minutes. That's the reason why Manchester United got joy. Now, I'll tell you something. The first 20 minutes, Lokonga and Xhaka are going to be in that pivot in that midfield. I can see it. 4-2-3-1. Because there's no way we can play a 4-3-3 against Man United. How? How are we going to do that? Huh? Someone tell me, how are we going to do that? It's nigh on impossible. We're going to go with a 4-2-3-1. And tomorrow I'm going to be picking that information with the 11 players at my disposal. But I'll tell you this for free. Casemiro could start that game along with Fred, along with Eriksen. Man United's midfield all of a sudden looks a lot better than ours. But yet the bookies have made us favourites. I don't care who's favourites. If I'm being wholeheartedly honest, and if it's to save my mother's life, I'll say Man United are favourites for this fixture. Yes, we've got 15 points. Yes, we're top of the league. But it's irrelevant to me. All of that is irrelevant to me. It's what is in our squad that is relevant. And the midfield area lacks a lot of depth beyond belief. Thomas Partey, his levels are here. As soon as El-Neni replaces him, it drops here. Then you got Xhaka in that same level with him. Yeah? And then you have, what's his name? Lokonga. Just a little bit above Xhaka and El-Neni. Just for the fact is, he's more mobile than Xhaka. And he is not shy to zip a forward pass in, unlike El-Neni. Anyway, that's our midfield. And Fabio Vieira, well, he may not even be on the bench on Sunday. Well, he should do. I will have him on my bench, personally. There was never interested in Douglas. It was all for show. Lies and cloak and dagger, like in January. They had no plan to buy even with Oba leaving. As Garlic said in the Good for Nothing doc. Yeah, utter prat he is. Utter, delinquent, waste of human space and time. I don't know what he's doing in the board. I honestly don't. But you know what? It is what it is. This is why I personally will not wear an Arsenal shirt. And now, every time I go to a home game and see these idiots spending or overspending their money on Arsenal accessories, yeah? Now I wonder why the Cronkies are comfortable. Now I wonder why Edu, Garlic, and Rinai are comfortable. Fans will keep coming in and purchasing stuff, not me. I do know a lot more things better to spend my money on than Arsenal going into the Arsenal club shop. No chance in hell. I refuse to touch a thing. I might go around observing, but I will not touch a thing. I'm not putting my money into this club until the Cronkies are extinct. YN0T, you heard me first time. And that's the way I feel right now. We're just not good enough. Not good enough at all. You know? I'll tell you something. Oh my word. Looking at the Tottenham midfield. You know? Bazuma is on the bench. Quality. Would walk. Would roly-poly. Would crawl into our first team right now. He's on their bench. Man City have got a midfielder who would do the same thing and get in our first team. Liverpool, they did not muck about and fool the fans. They said they were going to sign Arthur Milo on loan. Bang! He is a Liverpool player on loan from Juventus. I don't believe this. I do not believe this. We never ever wanted Douglas Luiz. Never. We're never interested in him. Oh, but hold on. He was in the Man City. He was in the Man City setup, and he went to Aston Villa. But he ended up being second choice in the end. Look at him now. Oh, let me read another one. Arteta, Vinay, Edu, get the F out of here. Slags. Wow. You know what? That's how a lot of Arsenal fans feel. That's how. Well, Arteta, I'm gonna be the jury that waits until the end of the season. As for Vinay, Edu, Richard Garlick, and the rest of those clowns, I want them out. Oh, I wish they can get out before midnight. That's how I feel. But for me, I don't know where we go from here. But all I'm saying is, yeah, Arsenal Football Club, you owe us fans 3 signings in January. And I don't give a toss what it takes. You're going to do it. You're going to put depth into that midfield and the entire squad for that matter. You owe us 3 good signings. And I mean 3 good signings. Right, ladies to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, excuse the rant. Please forgive me. Hope you understand. For those of you that support Arsenal or support your football teams, etc. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching and saving the best to last. Thank you so much for putting up with me and my rants. I'm not a happy gooner at all. I'm going to read this comment before I go. Never interested in Douglas. All for pretense to quell the fan anxiety. Exactly. Exactly. And now I question whether we were ever in for Yuri Tillemans. How can they say they have agreed personal terms? Although I believe Shinchenko and Jesus especially were done long before the transfer window even opened. But with Yuri Tillemans, it didn't look like it was going to happen. But anyway, make sure you look after your friends. Make sure you look after your families. Make sure you look after yourselves, as I always demand. Yeah? Peace, love, and bless again. Enjoy your weekends. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe for me, yeah? Remember, this is the road to 1,000 subscribers. So by the end of this year, beginning of the new year, I want to see 1,000 subscribers. Thank you all. DLG repping, YN0T, and all football fans, yeah? We'll chat again. Until then, just remember, please be nice.